So here we are. This is a one Lobster, and in the story, it's very, very important. It's one of the most important rivers in this area. It is the reason that we have everything on the house. I'll explain. I don't like to give too many secrets away. I will explain it once we go there. We're going to carry on walking. Oh, it's beautiful. It's so amazing.
Hej!
Można kupić bilety.
O, Mirador.
Sorry. O, jaki drugi?
Pewnie. Jakiś sen.
To za rogiem Włoszki, tak?
Nie no, daj spokój, no teraz... Dobra, nie ci będzie to wysłożył, ale to nie...
Coś tam z tyłu. Coś przeleciało. Ja miałem tak znam.
A, Rafał nie wiedział co to jest wróbel, no to co ty pytasz?
Wróbel, ciśniarka.
Pokaż. Rób zdjęcia.
Żeby wychylić głowę.
Nagrywa? Zobacz. Nagrywa?
The original curve down at the bottom there. When they didn't need it anymore, they just kind of collapsed it a little bit so the water could be flowing. I don't want to keep you too long here because there's a big group behind us.
Yep. Okay.
In the middle of big groups today. Alright, don't worry. So, first thing, welcome to the in English Rachel, the Galtanejo Gorge. This is my favourite part. It's very, very narrow in here. Very beautiful, rounded. I'm suddenly thinking in Spanish. I have no idea why. Rock formations are the words I'm looking for. It's also the lowest point, so we only hit about 50 metres here, so you get used to it. And what I love about this point is where you're actually standing now. You're standing on the original. This is the Kingston Walkway. So anything concrete, I mean, you can see they've fixed parts up. It's part of the original. This is what it looked like. So it had walls, pillars, arches, fences, very safe and very beautiful. Safe because Rafael Benjumea worked here till 1942 and he didn't want to die either. And obviously he didn't want his person to die. And beautiful because he realised it was difficult to dig it. So this is why, for example, we have these slightly bigger areas. So if your workers are running up and down, they've got to get somewhere quick, you can just move out of the way and your workers can get past. Normally people think of this when we talk about the Caminito Del Rey. This is what it looks like now, when it was known as the most dangerous walkway in the world. Further on with more information, it becomes quite obvious why, but I will explain later. I'm here to say it wasn't that dangerous. I walked along here for 12 years as a guide, and as far as I know, I am still alive. As far as I know. But I want you to remember this, because it was stunning. It was a really beautiful piece of architecture. And you can take pictures of them. The very last thing before we carry on is the two plaques. The top plaque talks about the visit of the King, King Alfonso XIII of Spain. He came here on the 21st of May 1921 and did two jobs. and I'm not going to tell you what they were just yet. The plaque actually talks about after the King's visit. He was so impressed with everything he saw here, not just the hydroelectric system, which covered the whole of Malaga province. It was huge, it was one of the biggest of its time. But the King was also impressed with what Raphael did locally. Here he put in houses, he put in a church, he built a school for his workers' children. He wanted them to get a good education, to better themselves. He even built them a cafe where they could eat for free. And the King thought this was wonderful. So he gave Raphael the title of Count of Guadalupe. So Conde de Guadalupe is the Count of Guadalupe. The bottom part, the opening of the walkway, we are going to do in just a few seconds. Built in 2014, just over 10 months to make, and we've been open now for about 6.5 years. Very good news. There have been way over 1 million people across here, and we haven't lost anybody.
Oh, that's great.
Yes. On that note, as we've got a group coming past us, we're going to head off. Any questions? I'll just be with you the whole time. You can ask anything you want. Look underneath the walkway, the new one, because the original is still there. We follow the same path. Jak się spojrzysz pod nogi, to tak...
Fajne, co?
Dobra. Oczywiście, bo jak są te większe przerwy, to trochę...
Ty się naprawdę boisz?
Pod spodem to jest takie...
Ja faktycznie nie wiem. Serio? Patrzcie, żeby nic nie zgubić. Okularów? Może być, nie? Ej, ale wysoka laurka.
O kurde, tu nie ma pomyłek.
Tu nie ma pomyłek?
No.
A my idziemy po kładce, która była poprzednio, to jest? W sumie najniebezpieczniej jest tu po lewej. Ej, ale ładnie. Ty robisz zdjęcia czy nie? O, to dawaj aparat. Ej, Laurka, zrobisz mi zdjęcie?
Będzie gleba.
Laurka, stań tutaj. No, szybko. Szkoda, że z maseczkami, co nie trzeba. dopiero 400 metrów przeszliśmy. Proszę wolno to idzie. We dwójkę już byśmy to przeszli. Co? No, takie jest uczucie, tak, dobrze, zaraz tu ucieknie. Ej, a tam na górze musi być niezły widok. Może tam podjedziemy. Ja. Tutaj, haczyk na kabla stary. A, to taka atrakcja. Haczyk. Dobra. O kurde. Rafa nam robi? Patrzcie. No tak, no. Zrób tutaj. Ty wyglądasz jak się. O, Kondory. Ej, naprawdę. Chcecie zobaczyć? Super widać. Świetnie to wygląda. No i dobrze widać. Kurde, ale to jest widok, patrz. No, naprawdę, co?
Czekaj, ten kanał był tu wcześniej, czy oni
Który kanał?
tak zrobili?
Nie, znaczy wąwóz był. I on wyczuł, że tu zalewało i można było wykorzystać tą wodę, uregulować i wtedy produkować prąd i tak dalej. A teraz wybudowali kanał wewnętrzny, żeby nie musieć utrzymywać czyszczenia tego, bo tutaj coś wpadnie, coś ten. Nie, jest rurą, nie widać. Ten co myśleliśmy, to było do przejścia chyba. Ja nie wiem. Ty, no ale fajnie, co? Mhm. No nie trzeba, żeby patrzeć, co tam jest. Ej, ale ładnie, co? No, ej, dobrze masz okulary. Co nie, Laurka? Mhm. Ty, toaleta? Nie. Krzyżyk. Sprawdzę co. A, to tamta go zgarnęła. Bardzo dobrze. O. Dobrze, że buty będą dobre. Mierda. Mhm. Nie, rurę naprawiają, dlatego jest ten, ale co to będziemy mieli fajny ten widok. No ale to jest praca serwisowa, nie, że tak standardowo. A i zobacz jak ładna rzeka. Mhm. Tak.
Able to see all the water coming out of
Yes.
there means it's very, very windy today over
Yeah.
there.
It's going up almost.
Yeah, no, it's coming right from the.
Yeah.
It doesn't look very far here, but yeah, it's just going to be quite windy in there today, I think. It'll be fun.
Mhm.
Oh. Start collecting stones now. Put them in the bin. This is your last opportunity to weigh yourself down so you don't get blown off the bridge.
How much of the route we already passed, like in percentage?
1,000 meters, so it's in a kilometer.
Okay, so it's okay, 1/8. How much kilometer do we have to pass?
So we have to
Walk.
get to
Yeah.
basically where we leave the helmets, another 4.
Ah, all right.
The actual walkway is pretty much 1 kilometre, 1 kilometre,
All right.
1 kilometre, and then a walk out like we did on the walk down.
Mhm.
So that's kind of a more or less of how it works. Like I said, this is actually just over a kilometre, but it works out about that. So it's not far.
You know, it's not far.
It's not far at all. It's very easy.
Without a guide, it would be very quick. It would be
I
just,
can do
that's
it
it.
from the bridge to back to the control,
Uh-huh.
32 minutes.
Yeah, can imagine.
That's like. But obviously, it's so much better with a guide.
Of course.
obviously. But even then, even without a guide, you still take time. You're just taking photos and looking.
Yeah, it's amazing. Yeah.
Do you remember I was saying there was a quarry? This is the quarry where Raphael got all of his.
The stones?
Stone out
Yeah.
of here. This is our highest point in the area.
Uh-huh.
So, yeah, what do you think we're at now, above sea level? So we're talking about our height here.
600.
So we're trying to find out what people think. Okay, 600?
1,000.
1,000?
700.
700?
400.
900? 400? Team Canada's near us. We're about 300, but it feels very high.
Mhm. Yeah.
Because there's so many drops by the side, it gives that feeling of height.
Yeah.
That is our highest point. That's flat. That's Sierra Leone. 1,191 meters above sea level. The only place really, if we're going to get snow, is up there.
All right.
We don't really get snow.
1,000 there, yeah?
1,191 today.
Okay, all right.
But yeah, and if you're staying in the area, it's a nice 6-hour walk. You walk around the foot of it. There are Phoenician tombs that are just there, which you can look into. Very good things. You walk around, and on a sunny day from the top, you can see over to us.
Wow. So there is a route to the top?
Yeah, there's a various routes.
By walk.
Walking.
Mhm.
Walking, yeah.
Walking, yeah.
And you can see Africa.
On a clear day, you can see.
Really?
Africa.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah. Like El Torcal in Antiquera.
Stąd widać
That's
Afrykę.
another really nice walk to do.
Wow. 6 godzin na
Really
piechotę
clear
na górę.
there, you can see
No
across.
to już nie ma żartów.
Jaka jest wysokość?
1150.
Morocco or Algeria?
Maroko.
To tak śmierci.
Morocco?
Mhm.
Have you been?
No.
No,
No.
me neither.
No.
One day.
Yeah. Maroko.
Rafał był, ale to
No.
To już wszystkim opowiedzieli.
opowiadał, że to jest
Dla mnie się wydaje, że jest tak łatwo. To wpływa, nie?
You've been to other countries here in Europe now?
Yes, mostly Western Europe, not, not
So,
Eastern yet.
but it's in one trip or you're just traveling?
Oh, this one trip, just Spain.
Ah, okay. So just focusing on each.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
was in Mallorca last
All
week,
right.
and then Grenada.
Mhm.
now.
Yeah. Yeah, Europe is very different, no?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
so warm.
Yeah.
Canada.
Right.
You're Poland?
Yeah, Poland. Yeah.
Where?
In the middle of
Okay.
Europe, Germany,
Yeah.
and the border on the east is
Ah.
Poland.
Some nice forests there I've seen.
Yeah. And the most known is Krakow
Yeah.
with the castle. Yeah.
Okay. So, what are the very large birds that we see? Let's
Mhm.
look at them.
I know. No, I'm guessing.
Jen, do you have any ideas? Okay.
Vulture.
Okay.
Condor?
Okay.
The buzz.
The
Yeah.
birds, yeah.
Igos.
Eagles. Okay. Do you say eagles? Adler. Adler. You are correct. You are correct. You guys are not correct.
我跟你讲了，是那个吃死
打呀
了。
Vulture.
Vulture.
Sen.
Semp. No, mówiłem.
Vulture. Okay, what's vulture in Mandarin?
I don't know.
They don't know either. But you know what a
Mówiłem.
vulture is?
Yes, I know what about it.
To są takie wielkie, mają
Yeah, exactly.
długą
Yeah.
szyję.
Okay.
Yeah, but they look different. Okay,
To get
the head should be without
the
the
tourists
feather.
that fall off.
You know, I said that we haven't lost anybody.
Wow.
We have over 200 of these birds here, so we actually have no idea.
You are yes.
Look at it on their own language, I love it.
兔鸟，呀对，秃鹰秃鹰。
Mówiłem, że
可以
semp. Ej.
波起的一個咋？
Chewing.
秃鷹啊，
Google Translate doesn't always work.
哦，
Tuchio.
Chinese.
Chinese. Tuchio. There we go. Remember that, everybody. It might come in useful.
Yeah.
Tuchio. You never know.
The two chills are circling.
So this is what they look like flying. I got up very early this morning to take this photo for you. And this is my pet one that I keep at home. So, these are Griffin Vultures. As I said, over 200 here. And they have their nests everywhere. So if you look up on this big orange rock face, you can see there's lots of white. That basically means there is a nest there.
Ah.
So inside their nest, they're nice and clean. Outside their nest, not very clean at all. These birds can reach 1 metre in height, over 2 metre wingspan, and they can weigh up to 15 kilos. Obviously, weighing so much, doing this all day is really hard work. And that is why they like to take the currents and what they get that high. Most of you know, probably know what this already. But how many meters?
You see the nest?
No, looking for it.
2,000 above the sea level.
What do you think? Are you agreeing?
A little less.
Little less?
1,800.
Co za pytanie?
Jaką
1,500.
Wysokość?
wysokość, no.
I think even more.
Jak tu jest na
You can
wysokość?
change, you can change.
Ile to było?
3,000.
1500?
14.
Huh?
14.
14? What do you guys think?
16, 17?
16, 17, 1650?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Same.
You could join in her?
What's the question?
5,000 or 500?
5,000.
5,000? How high can they get?
How
A ty mówisz 15 co?
In feet.
Zapisałam
In meters.
16.
I don't do feet anymore.
5,000.
Co?
650.
3,000, so you tell us together.
Ja myślałem, że
Okay.
1600.
Not too bad, not too bad. You are the nearest.
5,000.
1,000 more. 6,000.
Wow.
It's really cool.
Amazing.
Now, obviously, so
15.
high up, not very much oxygen.
Yeah,
So they're
50
not-
kilogram.
15, 15.
Put up with it. It's almost like little bags. They're also, it's very cold, so they have very special feathers which keep them warm. And the reason they like to be so high is to see. The higher you go, the more area you can
Mhm.
cover. A lot of people seem to think vultures have a very good sense of smell. They don't have any sense of smell. If you think about it, it would be horrible. Exactly, brilliant eyesight. So they're up there looking for their food. Not only food, but they also follow other animals and birds. For example, crows. Everyone knows what a crow is?
Yeah.
Very
Crow,
big
mhm.
black bird.
Crook.
Caw, caw.
Crook. Black.
And they eat the same thing, but quite often the crows get there first, the vultures will follow, and then they work together. Crows can't always open the bodies. These birds can. So they open, they eat quite specific parts, they don't eat everything, and then what's left, the crows eat. They're pretty amazing. A couple of very important things, I shall put the picture out just so you can take another look. So if one of these vultures ever comes to your house, asking to come in for lunch, say no. They love to eat. They can eat up to 60% of their own body weight. So we are talking about 8 kilos of food here. And then what do you do after a nice big meal? Be nice.
Pull.
Huh?
Pull. Pull. No. Okay, I know. Fart. No.
Throw back up.
This is you lot being nice.
Yes.
Thank you.
Sleep. Okay, that was nice.
Siesta. A siesta.
Siesta. Ah, it's Spanish bird. Okay.
Yeah, they live in Spain. Spain, they like their siesta. No, the thing is, their siestas can last up to 3 days. So if they're in your house
Wow.
on the sofas for 3 days. So the reason is it's very hard for them to get back off the ground. So if they feel protected, they will just sit around.
Too fat.
Yeah, too fat, too heavy. That's why all big birds tend to live high.
So you want barbecue then? You lost them.
Well, that's the other thing. You don't want to get too close to them. Get there. Get that. This is the other thing. You don't want to get too close to them. Because if you get too close to them, okay, they're not aggressive, no. They're not hunting birds, so they're not very aggressive. They might get themselves up big, make some noise, try to scare you. But that's not work. If you get too close to them to make you go away, they will vomit on you. Yeah, the first thing they will vomit is acid.
Acid,
So lots of birds are
czasem
no.
żyga.
If one of these birds comes to your house asking for food, tell them you're on a diet. You've been left in the house. And if you see one on the walkway, and they sometimes get trapped when it's windy, you just say hello and very quickly you say goodbye.
Yeah.
So that is the biggest bird you are going to see here. We do have eagles. We have the biggest European eagle,
Ja wiedziałem, że to nie jest.
golden eagle. Very unlikely, I've seen 5 I think in the 20 years I've lived here. They're very difficult to see. They have huge territories.
A jednym wczesnym porankiem.
Ale które moglibyśmy
Pociągiem?
albo pojechać do Sewilli, a tam będzie na razie.
Szczochem.
Z kanału.
Daj go.
To flasher jest.
Chcesz mi go dać? No, to jest nikt nie ukradnie. Ale śmieszne. Ej, ale dziura. Co jest? Weź, ty bardziej mnie straszysz niż... Co się stało? No to patrz pod nogi i to właśnie o to mi chodzi. No właśnie, ty mnie straszysz w tym.
Ale to podmieniamy do tego wszystko.
No to teraz to już... Rafał budzik się wchodzić? Nie, u tych. U nich dopiero jest rano. A gdzie ją masz? Nie, na uszy to na siebie i tyle. No to jak chcesz. No tak, tak. Tylko w Hiszpanii to lipa. Bo tutaj nie będzie to sądu szło.
Bats in there, and obviously so that we're not bothering them, they put up the wall and they have a door, and that's how they get out. No, not they have a hole at the top. The door is there because when the workmen come every now and again to work on the pipe, that's their access. So they go through the door and that's where they can get to the pipeline.
Do naprawy rur. Jak to? Nie, zobaczysz później. Tylko na ekranie tak. Chodź, Laurka.
So you can see that we're in the canal at the moment still, and the canal route will go straight through here. We won't meet up with the water system, as it were, again until we get to the bridge. Look.
O, taka to wygląda jak moją chustkę, co nie? Ej.
Ej, a my już teraz skupiałam gumkę, więc lepiej trzyma.
Ja jestem głodny. Uwaga. Uj, uj. Aj, ale ładnie, zobacz jakie ten estakady. Tutaj most. Trzymaj się sznurka. Idziemy. O, no taka. Fajne. Ej, Laurka, staniesz tu na winku, to ci zrobię. A tutaj, no, na zakręcie stań. Zrobisz mi swoim telefonem? O kurde. No dawaj. A, ty masz z tym. Z wodą. Z wodą, żeby było widać dno. No dobra, ale nie poza ten, no. No. Chodźmy, schowaj telefon i chodź za mną. Bo ty masz lęk wysokości. Już teraz zobaczyłem. No właśnie, no to jest to. No daj.
Kątem, tak żeby było trochę widać to.
A jak szerokokątny? 0,5 czy 0? Stój. Ej, ale fajne, zobacz.
Co mogę na to zrobić?
Z góry. Niech Rafał nam zrobi. Rób Rafał. Szerokokątnym. Weź do góry aparat. Nie, pionowo, tylko tak. Wyżej, wyżej. Okay.
Rafała chyba jeszcze bardziej
A, picture?
O dobra, no dobra, to
No, ej, ale zobacz jak fajnie to wygląda. Dobra, chodźmy. Dasz mi aparat, ja będę robił aparatem. No, zrób to. Ej, ale ładne. Daj, ja szukam. Będziesz robić? No właśnie tam ten, za składkę fajnie. No. Dobra, wiesz co, bo trochę musimy szybciej. Chodźmy. Daj rąsie. Idź z prawej. Chodź, nadgonimy trochę. Ja to wszystko nagrywam w ogóle.
No to właśnie,
I teraz trzeba się spieszyć. Ej, patrz. Bez szerokokąty, bo my się nie mieści. No, weź miała. Laurka, proszę cię. Idź pierwsza. No wiem. Mhm. Nie, po prostu chcę cię widzieć, nie o to mi chodzi. No. Patrz, dogonimy ich. O, płatka. Mhm. No bo kurczę, ej, ale straszne. Co? O, to ty nie staniesz na tym.
Wcale nie, no tak się nie był. Specjalnie do ręki.
A, 2 osoby. Czy 4. Zejdź, Rafał. Chyba, że już ten.
4.
4. No to aż tak się... Ojej, ty naprawdę masz stracha. No? Yes.
Yes.
Tam, z tamtym. Zaraz poleci telefon. Thank you. Ale zdjęcie.
Wyciek jest.
O kurde. To jest ten wyciek, no. A. Rafał.
El segundo grupo de gobernadores que lo llevan a los centros, más un grupo de oficiales que lo llevan a los del Chorro.
Czuć wodę. Chodźcie tam dalej. Niech oni robią, a my sobie pójdziemy. Ty, ale że nam się trafiło z tym, to jest super. Z tą wodą. Ej, super, że nam się trafiło z tą wodą. Ten co? Ej, ale to jest super. Co? Zrobić? Daj ci zrobię. Daj ci zrobię, no chociaż jedno będziesz miał dobre. No wstawaj. Ale piękne. Czekaj. To musisz wysłać. Ej, ale zobacz jak to wygląda.
Fajne centra.
No fajnie, no naprawdę pięknie. Kurde, ta woda jeszcze, co?
No.
Nie no,
Tutaj ten.
Urka, cud natury, co? Ale nie, jaka to jest przestraszona, ojej.
Jaka jeszcze, o ja.
No, co rób tym? Proszę uważaj tylko, bo to ludzie już są za tobą. Powinien być. Dobra, chodź. Tak. Idź pierw. No, z Jordanią, no. O kurde.
Okulary, żeby...
To wszystko jest tym fosilem. Co? Z kamienna. Fosil. Jak jest snail? No.
They're everywhere. You've got very good eyes.
Jak będziesz widzieć, patrzeć, to wszędzie są. Ona tak gada. Jakie gniazdko. Zrób tu jeszcze. Stamtąd, na końcu, no. Ej, ale super to wygląda. Jak to jest wielkie w ogóle. No nie no, teraz to naprawdę. No. Ej, Laurka, daj rączkę. Mur to mur. Ej, Laurka, ty masz lęk wysokości. No, masz. Trzymaj się mnie dobrze, ciągle. Słuchaj, jak chcesz, to może daj mi swój telefon, ja będę robił. Nie? To byłoby ci łatwiej. Ale to jest ewidentnie... Dobra, ale fajnie by zrobione. Uważajcie, bo tu telefon wyrywa. No. No, ale to jest, dzięki temu daje uroku. Ej, ale wiesz, tak. Ej, ale ogólnie mamy szczęście z tym, patrz jak to wygląda. O kurde. Chcesz, żebym ja robił zdjęcia aparatem, czy ci nie problem? Dobra. Fajnie, że robisz. No,
Ja nagrałam slow motion z tej wody.
co?
Nagrałam slow motion.
Ja też.
z tej wody stamtąd.
Ej, ale zobacz, ona dobrze mówiła, że jak gotycka katedra. Czemu? No dwie płyty kontynentalne się zderzyły i wypiętrzyło jedną, a druga poszła pod spód. Zobacz. Daj mi swój telefon. Chodź sobie razem zrobimy. Szerokokątnym. Włącz szerokokątny.
Przedni to chyba nie będzie szeroko.
A, no dobra.
Ale teraz to wezmę.
No dobra.
Uczyłeś mnie.
Dobra. No. Chodźmy. Mhm.
So,
A,
this is
czerwony.
actually the highest point on the whole of the walkway.
Aha.
So this point, where they'll be crossing the bridge, is 105 metres high. It does move. It's a suspension bridge. It just has to move. Please make sure these are all tight, because this is where your helmets get blown off sometimes, and nobody's got anything here. Anyone feeling nervous apart from you? Okay?
Okay.
All okay?
Ale jak patrzę na ten
Are you okay?
I will hold her.
That's it. You go with her. Well, we're going to go first because we'll leave a space. And then if people want to stop and take pictures, you guys can stop. And we have the choice of just moving forward.
Okay.
Okay? Let's go.
Okay.
She's even more nervous.
patrzę na ten rozwijający się most.
No. My jako pierwsi. Ci co się boją, pierwsi idą. So this falling water is not on purpose. It's not common, yeah. The falling water.
No, the falling water out of the bridge is a hole in the bridge.
It's hole in the bridge, yeah.
This is the pipeline.
Yes.
And the other one, where as you look back, you'll see there's a square.
Yes.
And that's where the pipeline, where they can take the water and spit it when they're clean. Normally, when we see the water coming out of there, it's muddy. But because they're having problems, something they're having to do some work, they're pushing it out of there constantly at the moment, which is really nice.
Yeah, exactly.
It looks really pretty.
Yes.
Co to za krzyż?
Cross.
Jest tu ładnie?
No może. Dobra, no nie róbmy już zdjęć tu. A, to masz na szyi, to masz drogę.
Oh, no, the
German
German lady.
lady first?
German lady first, a little bit more nervous.
German lady.
We won't be stopping long on the bridge because it's very windy today.
No, zatrzymaj. Zimno.
Not very long.
Wiesz, jak to się trzyma tylko na jakichś linach.
Co?
To się trzyma tylko na jakichś
No,
linach.
nie, u góry są stalowe liny jeszcze.
No to mówię.
No to wiesz, jakie to jest mocne? Dużo. Dałaś radę sama.
No, this is nothing I've had to do.
No?
Trakcja jest.
Co?
No, największa atrakcja, nie?
Ja jeszcze mam kamerę tutaj, ona ciągle kręci.
Zastanawiałam się, ktoś ma specjalnie nie buja tego.
Nie,
do
okej,
metrów.
good.
Okay?
Okej, jest. Dobrze, Laurka? Ale ja hełm musiałem trzymać.
No, tu woda wypływa.
No. Ej, ale fajnie, no.
O, tu jakaś konkretna, nie?
No.
So now you see what I'm talking about.
Yes, the canal. Yeah. Robimy korek. Dobra, starczy, to nie trzeba tyle. O, tu już jest spacer po parku. Ej, ale ładnie. Ja pierdzielę, co to za atrakcja w ogóle. No nie?
Ja tu jak spływa.
Lauren. Trochę lepiej. Powoli, nie? Stój tu.
To jest wam fotę? Na
Nie,
tle?
Rafał, idź. Rafał nam zrobi tutaj z wodą, tylko żeby wyszło. Chodź.
Zina to
No.
żyje. Tak ścisnęłam. Rafał, ale zabraliśmy się?
Ale Rafał,
No, ale zabraliście.
Jesteś pod wrażeniem, czy takie średnio
Ja
najeżdżam?
doliczyłem, że po tych będziemy podsłuchane.
Dla ciebie jeszcze za mało ładne. Niewiarygodnie było napisane, że tak się...
nie, ale niewiarygodne jest, gdzie my w ogóle jesteśmy.
That's the end of the water, it's ready for the water. How many telephones? Oh, yes, no, the I was asking. A lot.
Ile telefonów na dole leży? Nie, no tak ona żartuje. Że pewnie bardzo dużo. Już, oddychaj. A ja nie wiedziałem, że masz taki ten strach, wiesz? Się okazuje, że masz. No.
Martwię, jak idę i chcę obejrzeć
Mhm.
do góry, to muszę patrzeć pod nogi.
Mhm.
Co to za wieża?
O kurde. Chodź.
Cały system i tu się było wszystko kończy, nie?
Co?